Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Saturday to you all. Today we are going to get into our March Madness mini challenges, which we're saving in a tiny manner, and we're going to do our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges as well. We'll also do our daily savings too. So let's go ahead and get into this. My videos have been so long lately and I apologize guys. Kind of trying to get started, rolling on some new things for the month and finish up some things that we've been doing the last couple months. Like yesterday was a little bit longer because we did snowball fight, but that's all complete. That money has gone where it's needed to go, but it's gone where it needs to go. I just haven't put the cash into the binder, but like I said, let me know if you guys want to see that on camera or not. But let's go ahead and get into these March Madness savings. So once again, dashboards, prop money, and all those types of things can be found at Budgeting with Kim. She is a budgeting bestie and just a bestie in general for me and Sheila. So let's go ahead and get started. These are so cute. Look at that. She did such an excellent job. She has the prop. She has a randomizer on the back here, but we aren't going to be doing it until the very, very end of March Madness. And let's go ahead and get started. We are starting on number 5. We do have $10 in prop money that we're going to use. We're going to just go ahead and roll 1d3 dice and let's get started. So that first one is getting 2. And it shouldn't take us long to go through $10. So we're saving $10 a day throughout the month of March. And so that's just save a little over $300 between all of these challenges. And then we will randomize and put that money where the randomizer tells us it's going to go. So each envelope goes to a certain sinking fund. And I may decide at the end of the month to switch up those sinking funds. Because like I said, I think one of them is P.O. Box. And I think by the end of the month, it's not going to need anything. That P.O. Box isn't due till June anyway. So we are way ahead of the game for that. I have been doing the 3-month P.O. Box. Because I don't know if I'm going to keep the P.O. Box. It's getting a little pricey. So I have 1 left. Let's see what 8 was supposed to get. It was supposed to get 2. So let's go ahead and start here. I only got 2 today anyway. So we'll start here tomorrow. But let's go ahead and flip to number 1 and start there and see what we are finishing, if anything, today. So let's go ahead and scooch that to the side. And let's get number 1 is getting 50 cents. And this is from Overthinking and Budgeting. This is Stephanie's challenge. She sent this to me in pen pal mail. It says, let's make this year magical. I don't know if this was pen pal. This actually might have been just Happy Mail, period. So, anywho, we're going to go ahead and mark off 2 of these for 50 cents. That one gets that one started. Those are going to be 25 cents per icon. All right, next up is getting also 50 cents, and this is from Hot Beauty Budgets. We're going to go ahead and check off this one that's right next to it. If you guys remember yesterday, I said I needed for this one to be split into 2 icons in order to make it even. So that's getting another 50 cents. Oh, 50 cents. So we could do 2. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. So we only need $1 to finish that one off, and we can actually go and grab another $1. There should be $3 now saved in there. Most of these icons on these challenges are worth 50 cents. Next one up is from Floating Funds, and it's getting another 50 cents. So now we have a $1 saved in that one. Okay, next up, number 4 is from Game and Grandma Budgets, and she is getting $1 today. So we'll go ahead and shade in 4 of these and grab $1. So we have $2 saved in this challenge so far. I don't know if we're going to finish anything today. We finished a couple yesterday. Next up is my savings challenge, Let the Madness Begin. You can find this free on my Ko-Fi. It is getting $1.50. And, you know, I spoke too soon. We are finishing this one with $1. So we'll put the next 50 cents into the next challenge, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is going to number 5. But like I said, we aren't going to worry about any of that until the end of the month. Okay, so the next one is getting 50 cents in rollover. And this is from Mama's Budget and More. So let's go ahead and mark off 2 of these. So 1 and 2. Alrighty. So next up is number 6. Ooh, this one got a lot. All right, this is from Savings with NJX. You have not failed until you quit trying. So this is getting $1 and $2. That's $1, $50, and $2. All right, $2 coming in. This has saved $2.50 so far. So guys, what's the plans for today? You have anything going on? What's your weather like? It's going to be nice here today. So I'm going to try to get outside and get my hands in some dirt. Next up is Blossom Your Savings. And this is from Jesse Budgets. Oh, we finished this one too. This one got a lot. So 51, 52, 53. We only needed 50. So let's go ahead and mark off these final 2 for 50 cents. This is a $4 savings challenge. And it is going to number 7. So the new number 7, let's go ahead and get that out because we can put a good bit in that. Alrighty. So it is getting $2.50. And this is from Happy to Save with Hannah. Such a cute savings challenge. A little sleepy doggy. $2.50 coming into here to get this one going. Okay, let's grab $2. Okay, and that's number 7. And now number 8 is where we'll be starting tomorrow. This is from Oma Crafts and Budgets. And it is getting $1. It only needed 50 cents. Okay, so I spoke too soon. I did not think we were going to finish any, but we were closer on some than I thought. So $3 saved in that one. That is correct. I didn't even have my paper clips pulled close. So this other 50 cents is going to go into our next challenge, which is from Blue Kiwi Budgets. She believed, so she, can I say this right? She believes she could, so she did. Ciao. Okay, 50 cents. Alrighty, so that takes care of our March Madness. March Madness, the true way of playing it, you have to go see at Lisa Grateful Me here on YouTube. But this is just the way I'm doing it. You know, she has teams going. She has a whole bracket and everything going on over there. So please go visit her. There's a ton of creators that are participating in that. And there's a ton of creators who have created challenges that are free out there for you guys to go ahead and grab. So let's go ahead and get started on our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenge. Oh, no. We're not doing that. Let's go ahead and do our dailies. Let's do that. I always forget this. All right, first up is from Anna Banana Budgets. This is Roll for Your Savings Goal. Let's go ahead and get our key out so we can see what we are using today. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this down right here. And let's roll our color dot die to let us know what we're saving with today. And that's a green, that's a D6. And let's grab, where are my rest of my dice? Right here. Let's grab a D6. And we are saving $4 today. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, $4. So let's grab 2 2s and see what we have in here already. Because we can condense, it looks like. All right, so we have 10, 15, 17, 19, and 20. Awesome. Let's grab a $20 bill and put it in our envelope. $20 saved this week so far for the month of March. Got a little ways to go, but it'll be over before you know it. Next up is our this or that. So let's see what we're choosing today, guys. All right, this is from Pretty Girls Save. We're going to be probably saving with this all month long. We do it once per video. You can find this free in her Ko-Fi, and please go check out her channel. So today we have call or text. This is so easy for me. Please don't call me. Please don't call me. I am not one to be on the phone. Not like, I mean, back in the day when I was a kid, I would be on the phone all day. And you know, we had those phones where you had that cord and that coil cord, and I would have that thing stretched to the hilt. And so we're saving $3 today. We can go ahead and cash this in for 10. But with that said, oh my gosh, I would be on the phone all day, all night. But now, please don't call me. Unless it is an absolute emergency and you need to talk to me. I'm probably not going to answer because I am busy. Half the time I'm doing something like filming, editing. And if you could text me and I can answer it and get it taken care of in a text, that's going to be the best way to get a hold of me. So terrible. But what would you pick? Do you rather have someone call you, or would you rather have somebody text you? Let me know down in the comments below. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I know you're probably like, damn, you're horrible. I don't like being on the phone anymore. It's just how I am. But okay, let's go ahead and get started on our savings challenges for this week, where we do our monthly, yearly, and quarterly savings challenges, and not so much in that order. It's pretty much all over the place. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to open up our binder. Let's get our money out and we'll count that up. It should be about $160 we're saving with that today. That's usually about what we do for the week. And it's been working out. We were a little bit short on our goal for last month, so I kind of had to take some money out of a mini to make it an even $500. The money that comes out here is what we're saving for our Roth IRA. So let's go ahead and we do $500 a month. So let's go ahead and count out what we have for the week. 20, 40, 60. My cash tray, I feel like I'm never lined up properly. Let's turn this way. But I want to make sure that you can still see it, and then we'll go like this. Okay, so 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 35, so 135. 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So 160 coming into here this week, and that's right. And it's a new month, so we are rolling for our D20. This is free in my Ko-Fi. It's a part of the Almost Ultimate Savings book. It's a 27-page book that'll help you save for the year or quarterly, however you want to split it up, or monthly, whatever you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and roll for this Y, and we roll a D20 once a month. So have the D20, and let's see what we're saving today. And we rolled a whole $6. Oh my gosh. But we'll take it. You know, it is what it is. I'm going to color this in off camera, but I am going to mark this with $6 so I remember that's what we saved for the Y. I'm sure there's some higher numbers coming down the pipe here, but you know, that's what we're saving today. So let's go ahead and mark this for our D20, which should be in here, and then we'll flip back to the beginning. So D20, color and save, we have 55 and 6 for the year. We are not pulling this until the end of the year. So $56 saved so far, so not too shabby. Just an extra savings that will go with the other yearly challenge that we're working on, and you'll see that here momentarily. All right, so we're not quite ready for that yet. So let's go ahead and set this to the side. And we are going to get started on our Bookish Mama budget savings. It is a yearly savings challenge. If I can get this to act right, please stand up. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all her stuff out because it's the first of the month, so we'll be saving in a little bit of everything. So this is a Ko-Fi member ships that she sent out. And this is Honey and Hugs year-long savings challenge, but we have been pulling it every month. So let's go ahead and see which of these four we're going to scratch. So number 1, so we're going to go right here. Ooh, that's $12. So $12 coming in for our first scratch of the month. Okay, next up, this is in her Etsy shop. I did purchase this, and we are working on March. I love this little kitty. It reminds me of her precious Ginger, who is always in the videos. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And $8. Ooh, Lindsay, we are saving a lot with you today. So $8. And then we have one more, which is a yearly savings challenge. It's just a little additional boost that we won't be pulling until the end of the year. And this was a freebie in her Ko-Fi shop. And I'm trying to figure out each month that I'm supposed to be saving with. And so we're on March. And I don't know what March is. Is March Pisces? I think it's Pisces. We're going to roll for right here. So it's a ×2. So let's do our D4. And 4 times 2 is 8. So another $8 coming in. So far in this challenge, we have saved, this yearly challenge, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So let's grab a 10. There's $11 in there. And for the month so far in her other challenges, we have saved 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. $20 today. So let's just grab a 20. We will be pulling these at the end of the month. This we will pull at the end of the year. So let me go ahead and mark that, because it looks like I didn't put down the money for the last 2 rolls. I know I had, oh, so we have 3, and then we saved 8 today. Let me grab a marker. And I can't remember what was supposed to be the 1 month. I was so confused on what February was. I don't know the zodiacs, guys, so I'll make sure that I put in, because we saved what so far? 11. Okay, so maybe I didn't roll for last month. I think I was confused. Okay, I may have to do that off camera because I can't remember what, so we have Capricorn and Pisces saved for. I think that we were supposed to do Sag, maybe. I don't know. I have to figure out what the zodiacs are, and I keep forgetting to do that because we only do that once a month. So, guys, if you know the zodiacs, let me know what February is. That will help me immensely. Okay, so moving on to our Saturday savings. And these are always low at the beginning of the month, and then it gets real spicy by the end. So we'll probably be splitting this 28 like we did last month and saving it 14 and 14. But for today, we're going to go ahead and take care of this 7, and we're going to go ahead and save $7 today. So let's go ahead and color, and we pull this every month. This is not a yearly savings challenge. This is monthly. So we're going to go ahead and take care of $7. And that is our Saturday savings. Let's go ahead and put that on there with a clip. I should probably pull my clips closer so I can stop reaching across. I hate when I do that on camera. Okay, so $7 for that. And then now we're going to get into the scratch and save. Like I said, these are a part of my Almost Ultimate savings book. So go ahead and grab this out of my Ko-Fi. And so how many Saturdays do we have? We have 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's do, I guess we'll do 2 today. Let's see where we're going. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these scratchers are not nice. I apologize that it takes me a while to get most of that off. So 3, and let's go again. 1 and 2. And 8. So $11 coming in today. And I'll finish scratching that off camera to clean the rest of that off. I wish you could try out scratchers before you buy them. Because guess what? I have not had any really nice ones. I might have had 2 packs that actually were really good to scratch and they were real buttery. But these hearts, and there was another set of holographic ones that are not, they're not very nice at all. All right, going on to our game that's a part of our Almost Ultimate Savings book. And this is for March. This is called Pot of Gold. Let's go ahead and roll a D6 dice. Let me go ahead and grab a game piece. We'll start here at the start. And let's go ahead and go. We're going to go 1, so we're saving $2. And let's roll again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to roll a D4 dice and let's see what we're saving. And we have 2. So we have $4 saved so far. Let's go one more time. 2. 1 and 2. And we have $2 more. So $6 coming into this for today. If we have some money left over, we might come back up. So $6 in our monthly game. And I have these tabs because I want to keep my money separate in this envelope. Okay, so that was all freebies, a part of my savings book. So if you need challenges, go grab it. It's not going to cost you a thing. All right, next up is our quarterly savings challenge from Jamie at Charmer Budgets. And we're going to go ahead and get our first 2 colored in. Let me grab a green. And each one of these icons, we're saving $5. So it's going to be $20 for the month. And we'll be pulling all this money at the end of the month. All of our quarterlies will get pulled at the end of the month. So we're going to go ahead and put our first 5 into that. I don't know why I just sat it there like that. Okay. Next up is our AB by Nature. And guys, there's a lot of money coming into this A lot of money coming in this. So let me go ahead and get this layout down for you. So this is what we have to save, at least this amount every week until the end of the year. So some weeks is 50, some are 40, most are 40 or 50. So we are working on today, the 7th. It needs to be at least $50 coming in. And guys, if you watched my video from, what day was that? Friday, bare bones video. I rolled a dice to tell me where to put my word search savings. And when it rolled on Amy by Nature. So I was not mad at that. So this savings challenge right here is going to save $50 or $60 alone, just in this. So then we have these other minis and tinies that are coming in. So today we are stuffing in our Amy by Nature savings challenge. We are stuffing $50, $70, $90, $105. So that's awesome because we have to save at least $50 per week to finish this challenge. So on most weeks. So I will color these in off camera, but I'm going to put this money up front in the envelope so I remember how much I'm supposed to color in. So $105 is coming in this week. So that's awesome. We are pretty much a week ahead. So like this note says, as of 3/1/2026, we have $1,800 remaining with 9 months left. And that's about $200 per month in order to finish the savings challenge. So we are going to try our darnest to finish that savings challenge, because it'll help us save $2,200 just for the year, and I am determined to get it done. All right, guys, next up is this savings challenge from No Bucks Given. This is Andrea's savings challenge. We're going to save $56 this month. These flowers are $1, each letter's $1, and everything else is at face value. So today we're saving 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 coming into here. And I had already pre-colored my blocks so I can save you some time on that. So I'll come in probably with another $12 for next week, but I'll make sure that's pre-colored and we'll just go ahead and stuff the envelope. All right, next up is Play to Save. And let's go ahead and make sure we turn that. We already pulled for January and February, so we're working on March. Each one of these icons are $2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's go ahead and do 2 today. I did not pre-color these, so bear with me as I get this colored in. And then we're going to do one more, and then we'll say $4. Let me get a lighter green. I think they would be nice if they're all different colors. So this is like a sage. Not sage. It's like mint green. I don't know why I said sage. Okay, so that's $4 coming in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is from Play to Save. This should be free on their Ko-Fi. They do have a Etsy shop as well if you want to go check that out. Make sure I put my D20 back. Okay, next up is Mama's Budget and More. And this is a quarterly savings challenge, so we'll be pulling this at the end of March. We're going to go ahead and save $6 today. These are $1 icons. And we usually save about $6 per week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I will condense this stuff down off camera. So far in this savings challenge for the last 2 months plus today, 52, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, $58. And like I said, we'll be pulling that at the end of March. Okay, next up is Jessie Budgets. This is a savings challenge that is not free, but you can find this in her Ko-Fi shop. I think it was like $2 or $3, y'all. So we have $10. There's 5 weeks, so let's go ahead and save $2 this week. Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead and put $2 into this. This is a quarterly challenge, so at the end of March, we will be pulling this. So far, we have saved $20, $30, and $2. $32. All right, moving along to Kimmy at Kimmy's Corner. This is a monthly savings challenge. And let's see, this should be $20 per month that we save. So let's go ahead and put $5 into this today. So we'll mark off a 4 and a 1 for $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, this is a freebie in her Ko-Fi. If you guys want to go ahead and grab this, beautiful savings for the year. Next up is Budgeting with Lysandra. This is a monthly savings challenge for us, and we're starting this off fresh. This gets spicier and spicier as the year goes on. So this is 3 per icon, 4 per icon. Then that means May will be 5 and June will be 6. So by the time we get to December, we're saving $12 per icon. So I better come correct. So hopefully I'll have that Amy challenge hopefully already finished up by then, so I can finish that December challenge strong. So anywho, let's go ahead and get started on this. So let's see. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, $18. Plus 6 is 24, plus another 6 is 30. And I think we were saving 50 cents for these, but I think we're going to do $1. Each letter is going to be $1 this month. So let's go ahead and mark that with $1. So let's go ahead and do, I'm not going to color these in on camera, but we can at least mark them. So we have 40, we have a good bit of money left. So let's go ahead and get this started with, we'll do one of these for $3. And then we'll do, let's do some circles. We'll do 3 of these. Oh, you can barely see that, but this is a brand new marker. And I just think the yellow is light. So that's 6. And then let's do a letter for 7. I think if we do that once a week, we'll be able to finish this strong. Okay, so $7 coming into here. I need to make some change real quick. 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so $7 coming into our Budgeting with Lysandra. We have pulled that at the end of the month because this is a monthly savings challenge. So that starts that challenge off strong. Okay, next one is a really fun challenge. This is from Anna and Lacey, Paying for Plants. So we have plenty of money to go ahead and take care of this because we only have a few more challenges to do. So we might have to only play this once or twice because we still have Rat Girl, we have Shades, Ashley. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and do one, and if we can, we'll come back. So it says, the game rules are roll 2 dice, add them together, color in a plant with that number, and stuff that amount. Try to get 4 in a row to complete. So let's go ahead and roll, let's roll these, a D4 and a D6. So we have 6. So let's go ahead and color in a 6. So here's a 6 right here. Okay, and I don't have change. So let's go ahead and roll one more time. And we rolled a 5 and a 1 for another 6. So I don't have anything close. So we'll go right here because we're trying to get a 4 in a row, almost like a connect 4. So we'll put 12 into this today. 10, 11, and 12. This is so stinking cute. I could not wait to play this. So we'll see what we can do throughout the month as far as getting 4 in a row. All right, and that is a freebie. You need to go to Anna's to get the first 6 months and Lacey's to get the last 6, or vice versa. But there's 6 months in Anna, 6 months in Lacey's, and it's a free digital download. Okay, next up is Miranda at Shades Budget. So we've been putting $16 into this every week, and I think we have enough to do that. I should have been a little bit more careful with the savings challenges in the beginning. Let me go ahead and make change for one of these 20s. 10, and let's get some 5s in the mix. Okay, so $16 coming into this today. Should I do 8 or 16? Let's do 8. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to make sure that I have enough money to put into the rest of this binder. I got a little overzealous with those earlier challenges. So that's 7. Oh, shoot. I don't know what type of change I was supposed to be making. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, that's 13. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, there we go. So we are going to do 8 today. All right, so let's go ahead and do a 6 and a 2. I'm trying to see what colors we haven't done yet. I think we haven't done this one. This one's pretty dark, so $8 coming into this. All right, $8. And to save your way in 2026, this is a freebie as well on her Ko-Fi Shades budgets. And so far we saved 50, 70, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $104. And we're not quite halfway. Once we get this side done, we'll be halfway done. This section says 96, 96. So this is going to be 32 and 32. So I think this saves $256 altogether. It's a massive savings. If we can, we'll come back to that. But I'm okay with putting $8 in there this week. I know we usually do 16, but we are, I want to make sure that we get through the whole binder. Okay, next up is savings with Ashley Corella. We're working on March, and each of these are $2 a piece. So let's go ahead and save $4 in this challenge today. I'm just going to mark the centers of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We pull this every month, so there's nothing in this binder. Okay, and let me not skip Megan at Rad Girl Budgets. Let's go ahead and get her challenge out. This is a $120 savings challenge. We're going to roll a D6. I think we can at least put 12 into here without. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. All right, so we're going to do 2. God was with me. So let's just go ahead and finish out this row. That's actually really good. Finish out this row, and I don't know if that's the right color, but it's good enough. So $4 coming into this today. And I like this challenge because I've always been using it for like a catch-all. 1, 2. So if we have any extra, we might come back to this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Ooh, I guess we can add up what we saved so far, huh? I keep forgetting I don't pull this monthly. We pull this when it's done. 20, 40, 42, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. $48. And that's right. Yep. $48 in that so far. So we are approaching the halfway mark for that. Okay, so next up is our Save with Judy. We're going to do our 2026 challenge first. So we've already saved the first quarter. I already have that set aside. This is $75. We are working on Q2 now. We are ahead of the game. So we're going to go ahead and do our next $5 in our challenge. And if we finish this early, I'm perfectly fine with doing that. There are other savings challenges that I want to put in this binder. So like I said, if we finish early, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and put another $5 in here. So we should have, okay, here we go. I'm like, wait, I'm short. 5, 10, 15, 20, and that's what we have. So let's go ahead and take that last 20 and put that in here. So $95 saved in total, but I'm not pulling the 75 until the end of March. So it'll just sit in this binder. We'll pull all the quarterly challenges at the same time. All right, next up is our Sunday Plan with Friends. This is also a quarterly challenge. We already pre-color our gnome, and we got Cletus down here holding it down. So we got to go ahead and save $5 for him. And we'll be pulling all of this once the end of the month is up. So we should have $20, $40, $5 saved, and that's what we have. So cute. So I'll come in with my little gnome for next week colored in, and he'll be ready to go. All right, next up is Becca Budget 777. We have her sticker challenge, which you can find in her Etsy shop, and her bookmark challenge. So let's go ahead and do our sticker challenge first. We're working on our little 4-leaf clovers. So let's go ahead and put that down for March. And we save $5 per icon. So let's go ahead and do that. We pull this at the end of the month. And then we also have our Save the Fridays, but we are doing this the low budget way. So when we get to 13, we'll save 4. When we get to 20, we'll save 2. And when we get to 27, we'll save 9. So we're going to go ahead and save $6 today. So we did have enough money. Thank goodness. Let's make change for this 10. So 5, 6. Let me grab some more ones if I have some over here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so what did we need? We need $6 for that. Okay, so $5 for our sticker, $6 for our bookmark, and we have saved a total of $11 today. Okay, so let's see what we have left. We're not going to put any more into Amy by Nature. There was, I'd rather go back and put some more money into Shades budgets if I can. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we did have enough. Let's go back to shades and add another $8 into hers. So let's put this back over here so I don't get that mixed up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm not going to recount it. I'm just going to put the money in and roll. So $8, but what I do need to do is color in her icons because I don't want to forget to do that and be all off. So $8 more in icons. Let's grab this light orange. Oh no, it's like a mustard. This is the color I was looking for. I saw Budgeting with Kim use this during the fall time, and I'm like, I need that mustard color. So I went through my brand new box of Sharpies. It's like a 60 count of Sharpies, and I'm like, I think this is it, and this is it. Yay! So that's another $8. And let us see about where we're going to put the rest of this money. I think we should go into pot of gold and do that. Okay, so what do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10. So let's go ahead and see where we're going to go. We'll roll again. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a D4. And we're saving 3. 1, 2, and 3. And if we make it to the finish line, we'll start all over again. We're just going to play this all month long. So that is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a D3. And we have, let me turn this way, y'all, so you can see, a 1. I don't even know if you've been able to see me roll this whole video. Okay, let's go again. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's another 3. So let's put 2 back and grab a 5. And we have $3 left. Let's risk it for the biscuit. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's $1. Let's not risk it. So we have $2 left over. We'll go ahead and put that into rollover. Let me just go ahead and plop that on the front of the binder. And we have another $8 coming into pot of gold. So let's go back up front to my envelope and get the monthly game out and throw it in there. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, that was $160. I was scared that we were going to not have enough to get through the binder, but we had enough because we kind of were a little, careful once we got to the back of the binder. But that was our $160. So I am going to go ahead and off camera, I'll cash condense all of this down. But you will see me tomorrow in our winter theme savings challenges. We have about $200 to put into there. And then on Monday, we'll get back into our mini savings challenges. But we're going to do March Madness every day, probably except for Thursdays, because those videos are going to be long because that's our game day binder. So we'll just double up on Friday. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize for any confusion that I had in the beginning trying to get money all together and things like that. But I will see you in tomorrow's video. Please enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.